Welcome, boys and girls, to our Year 5 English classroom. Today we're going to look at Unit 8, Tales from Other Lands. What are we learning today? We're learning about values that we could take from stories we read. Alright, let's look at some of the values that we can learn from a story. To be obedient, to be diligent, to be humble, to love our parents, to respect one another, to keep our promises, not to be mischievous, not to lie, not to be greedy, not to be dishonest, and not to take advantage of others. So these are some of the values that we can learn from a story that we read. Alright, now let's look at the story. I'm going to read you the story. This is story 1. I'm going to read you the story. Okay, so pay attention. Are you ready? Shall we begin? Alright. Jack was upset because his mother told him to do some chores. He sat down and wrote a piece of things that he did. He wrote, "For cleaning up my room, $3. For sweeping the floor, $2. For taking out the rubbish, $1. For getting the good report card, $8. So the total owed would be $14. Then he went to the kitchen and gave the list to his mother. His mother read what he had written. She sat down at the table and wrote on the other side of the paper. She wrote, "For washing your clothes, no charge. For caring for you when you were sick, no charge. For cooking food for you, no charge. For the toys and clothes I bought you, no charge. Because of my love, no charge." So what is the value that you can learn from this story? So that would be story number 1. Let's look at story 2. Once, a young Korean man asked his father for a car. On his graduation day, his father gave him a book. He was very angry. He threw the book down and left the house. Many years passed. One day, he received news that his father had passed away. Feeling sad, he went home. When he was in his father's study, he saw the book that his father had given him. He opened it and found a car key and a note from his father. His father wrote, "Congratulations, Sam. We are proud of you. Enjoy your new car." Right, so what is the moral value for story number 2? Well, I'm gonna read the story again and you write down the number because the pictures are kind of like jumbled up. Okay, so you write down the number of the pictures. I'm going to read the story again, so you write down the number of the picture in the correct order. Okay? Once, a young Korean man asked his father for a car. On his graduation day, his father gave him a book. He was very angry. He threw the book down and left the house. And years passed. One day, he received news that his father had passed away. Feeling sad, he went home. When he was in his father's study, he saw the book that his father had given him. He and a note from his father. His father wrote, "Congratulations, son, on that previous son." Just now I said son. Supposed to be congratulations, son. We are so proud of you. Enjoy your new car. So have you got all the numbers correctly written? Let's check. Which one is number 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Did you get all the numbers correct? Well done. Alright, let's proceed to story 2. So this would be story 3. Let's begin. One day, an old man took some big mangoes to a rich man's house. He showed the security guard the mangoes and said, "I want to sell the mangoes to the rich man." The greedy guard replied, "I will let you into the house, but you have to give me half of what my boss gives you." Since the old man agreed, the guard allowed him into the house. The old man showed the mangoes to the rich man. The rich man tasted a mango and he liked it. He gave the old man some money, but the old man asked for 100 strokes of cane instead. The rich man was puzzled. The old man told the rich man what the guard had asked from him. The rich man ordered the guard to be given 50 strokes of the cane since the guard had asked for half of the old man's payment. The rich man then gave the old man some money and thanked him. So what can you learn from this story? Okay, so task 1, find out the meaning of the following words. Remember, just now before we start the lesson, I've given you some values that you can learn from a story. So these are the few words that you need to find out the meaning. Number 1, diligent. Number 2, humble. 3, obedient. 4, mischievous. 5, respect. That would be task number 1. Let's look at task 2. Write down the moral values that you have learned from the stories above. So you will have to write down story 1, the values that you can learn from story 1, 2, and 3. For task number 2 is write it in a Google document and upload in your Google Classroom. Alright? So that's all for today's lesson. Thank you and see you again. Bye.